Hello, students. This is Miss McCauley. All right, so we're going to do this word problem, and it's standard 1.0a A.1 and 1.0a A.2. And this one is about solving word problems using strategies. And this one is about solving word problems. I can't remember, but both about solving word problems that have an answer up to 20. Okay, so put your name at the top. Okay, no, so lovies, almost all of the word problems that you'll get, you can use a number bond and 10 frames and an equation to solve, but not all of them, okay? But this is one where you can. Okay, so I'm going to read it and we're going to ask ourselves some questions. So the first question we're going to ask is, who is this problem about? Who is this story about? So I'm going to read it. Here we go. If you want to read it with me, you can, okay? Here we go. There are 16 treats in the jar. Caesar takes 12 of them, and Emma gets the rest. How many treats does Emma get? Okay, so who is this story problem about? Yeah, it's about Caesar and Emma, right? Okay. So the next question is, what's happening with Caesar and Emma? So I'm going to read it again, and you're going to think about what's happening as you are reading or listening. Here I go. Ready? Begin. There are 16 treats in the jar. Caesar takes 12 of them, and Emma gets the rest. How many treats does Emma get? Okay, so lovies, what's happening with Caesar and Emma? Well, Caesar and Emma have treats from a jar. That's what's happening. They have treats from a jar. Okay, next question is, what are we trying to find out? What is the information that we need to solve this, to find out the missing number? Okay, here we go. There are 16 treats in the jar. Caesar takes 12 of them, and Emma gets the rest. How many treats does Emma get? So, what are we trying to find out? Yeah, right here. We're trying to find out this. How many treats does Emma get? So, we know Caesar's treats, but we don't know Emma's treats. Okay? All right. Now, we got to think about this number 16 and this number 12, and what do they mean? So this 16, what does it mean in this story? Well, it means the treats in the jar, right? 16 is for the treats in the jar. And what is this 12 for? What does that 12 mean? Well, the 12 means the part of the treats that Caesar got. Caesar's part. Okay? So we know Caesar's part was 12, and we know all the treats in the jar were 16. All the treats. And Caesar got 12 of them. We don't know how many Emma got. Okay? We don't know. So we're going to draw all 16 treats that were in the jar right here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. So go ahead, please, and draw those 16 circles in the 10 frame. Okay, so hopefully you finished drawing all the treats in the jar. So we know Caesar's part. We don't know Emma's part. So let's color in Caesar's part so we know which part is Caesar's, okay? If we leave them all the same color, we don't know which part is Caesar's, which part is Emma's. But if we color in Caesar's part, we're going to know which part is his. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so it says the rest are Emma's. So this is the part that's Emma's. So lovies, when you have a total and you want to find one of the parts, does the answer get bigger? Is the part going to be bigger or smaller than the total, than the whole? Yeah, it's going to be smaller. We're going into a smaller number. So if it's smaller, are you going to add or are you going to subtract? Well, if you said subtract, you're right, because the total, the whole number is the biggest number. You can't add more to it. There's nothing can get bigger than this number. If you add more, it's going to get bigger. You can't get bigger. So you can only get smaller. Parts are smaller than the whole. So let's put subtraction right here. This one, we're not going to use this one. So let's do it this way. 16 minus, and we know the other number is 12, so let's do 12. And this is going to be the answer. Whatever 16 take away 12 is, the answer is going to be right here. Now, how do you find the answer? You look right here at the picture and you say, this is Caesar's part, but the rest is going to be Isabel's part, or Emma's part right here. And then when you find out, Emma's part right here. So when you find out the answer of Emma's part, write that here and write it here. Okay? And then it says, Emma has blank treats. This is the part where you write how many treats Emma has right here. So this answer, and this answer should be the same. These are all Emma's treats. Okay, good luck. I'm going to turn off the video.